Hello and welcome back into the Morris Halftime Show. I'm William Galloway, and I'm pleased to be joined over Zoom now by Henry Boehme, who joins me from State College. Henry, thank you so much for your time. Go Spartans, roll Nittany Lions, whatever you guys say up there. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fantastic. So it's halftime of the Mountain Brook Huffman game, and Mountain Brook's having a great season so far. Before we get to you and your season, have you been able to keep up with Mountain Brook this year and watch some games, and what have you noticed so far?
I have. It's been great watching the games, Thursday and Friday night. Um, Watching a lot of the sophomores that, when I was a senior, the sophomores that are now seniors in Mountain Brook, watching them play and see how they've grown and, the new stadium and, kind of the new offense with what we've been running with what kind of people we have is just so exciting to watch.
So when you think about this season, right, and this team and program, and back on that time in your life when you were playing high school football, what stands out? Because you guys went to a state championship, you won a lot of games, you had a lot of pancakes in your position on the offensive line. But what stands out to you about your high school career, and what do you miss the most?
I would say just the connectivity and how close you get with all the teammates because you grow up with these guys for all the way through elementary school and junior high. Even if you move in, you grow and come close together really quick. But I would say just the overall like how close you get with the guys and how much chemistry you have with especially on the offensive line is like you basically can read each other's minds because you've been together for 7, 8, 9 years.
Absolutely. And one of those guys was Mac Smith. And I've got a picture from your dad of Mac. He came up to see you at a Penn State game just a couple weeks ago on Alabama's bye week. What did that mean to you? And you talk about that relationship and that chemistry that you guys have as friends. And but he made the trip on Alabama's bye week. So what was that like for you to see him and have his support all the way up there?
I know that's just exactly what it all comes down to when, he came here his sophomore summer, going into his sophomore year of high school from Vestavia, and obviously didn't grow up with him, but like, we got so close over that time, and he's making the effort to come up here, and we still keep up all the time, like hang out when I'm home, and it's just awesome to get to show him how we do it up here and whatnot. So it was really special.
Take a couple notes. I'm sure he took some notes from you, Alabama, Penn State, both top 10 teams. Hey, man, tell me the Nittany Lions, top five team in the country right now. You're in your redshirt freshman season. What's it been like for you up there? And kind of walk us through your journey over the last year and a half.
Oh, it's been unbelievable. Obviously being recruited coming up here, they really give you exactly what you're going to get. There's no, shadow on it, or they're telling you exactly what you're going to experience while you're here. And so coming in, to a veteran offensive line room, we had a first rounder and two third rounders and a fourth rounder last year. It's just really special, coming in. Those guys mentored us, no matter who you are, where you come from. They're going to teach you just like, they want the best for you. So culture was second to none, and his transition was super awesome and super easy. Just coming in and being mentored by those guys.
Is there any part of you that still keeps in touch with Coach Yeager? Obviously, he's an O-line guru. Do y'all text back and forth? And now you kind of give, now that you've heard from somebody other than Coach Yeager and Coach Johnson, any input, that you pass along to him from the D1 level?
Oh yeah, I mean we keep up from time to time. I try not to bother him too much during the season, but especially because I know how busy he gets during the season, and seeing the stuff that we did, it's I don't know how you have time for anything else, but yeah, we talk from time to time, and it's just it's always great keeping those connections.
And he's such a relationship guy, and he values relationships with people like yourself and so many great players from that class and, 16, 17 years prior of guys that he's coached here at Mountain Brook. So, Henry, this year specifically, Penn State's having a fantastic season. Close win last weekend over USC. Tell me about that and how everything's gone this year for you guys.
It's been unbelievable. It's just the team culture we have. Everyone always needs to be ready when your number's called. So everyone, it's a one play away mindset. If someone goes down, the next guy needs to be ready, no matter what. And there's no excuse for not knowing what you need to do. And I think that's applicable in everything. Is you should know what you're doing even if you're not in the moment right there. And so just we got a new starting kicker, Ryan Barker. He comes through, hits the game winning field goal, goes 4 for 4 in the game. It's just really really special and a great way to show that no matter what, you always need to be ready.
All right, going to Wisconsin, coming up soon. A lot of some more conference games, and everybody's looking at that Ohio State game down the road. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself, but looking at the rest of your season, what's the outlook for you guys? And I know you're a process guy; you take it week by week. But tell me a little bit about what you got coming up.
No, you're exactly right. Our motto 1-0. It's one game at a time, win every moment, one step at a time. So we're not really too focused about the future. We have a bye week right now, Wisconsin coming up next, but just taking it one step at a time, getting the things cleaned up that we need to get cleaned up from the game before, and looking to make that our strengths in the future.
Absolutely. Well, Henry, thank you for your time. And I want to part with this. If you have a message of encouragement or a message to the team at Mountain Brook right now as the curtain is drawing on the regular season, what's your message to the team as they close out regular season play over the second half of this game and next week at Shades Valley and get ready for the playoffs?
Just really cherish these moments. High school football will be the closest you ever are with your team because growing up with these guys, like I said, and so just really cherish these moments because especially for the younger guys, like it will be gone before you know it. I remember Jack Smith told me my sophomore year when we lost to Pinson in the semifinals. He said, "Enjoy it, Boehme, because it will be gone before you know it." And then senior year, state championship, we're standing in Jordan Hare, and it's gone. So really enjoy it while you still have it.
Absolutely. We avenged that loss for you last week versus Pinson Valley, and you obviously went on to have had a great career in high school and are having a great career in college. Henry Boehm, thank you so much for your time. Go Spartans, roll Lions, and have a great rest of your redshirt freshman year. Thanks for your time on this Morris Shea Bridge halftime show.
Absolutely. Thank you.